Active weather coverage continues here on the Weather Network for Tuesday, December the 16th. Multiple storm systems, including into Newfoundland. It's in Corner Brook. There was some heavy snow, blowing snow. And I was hearing from one viewer saying it took him well over 2 hours to clear out the snow in the driveway. Appleton, thank you very much, Troy Boone, for sharing this in. Blizzard conditions there. Peak wind gusts, we had well over 100 kilometers per hour, 137 kilometers an hour in St. John's. Fogo Island, 151 kilometers per hour. In Cape Race, I think you were the top one, 164 kilometers per hour. This was a very deep storm. This was a weather bomb. The barometric pressure just fell through the floor. And now the storm system, which is still very impressive, and it brought the strongest winds as it departed, because then you had the air filling in behind it, the northwest winds. Well, that storm is moving off. We've had some sea-effect snow in western Newfoundland and Cape Breton Highlands, so still some tricky driving. Otherwise, sunshine and cold in the Maritimes, and we had rain change to snow in St. John's, and there could still be some slippery conditions as temperatures have fallen sub-zero. But take a look at what's coming next. Much milder punch of air. Halifax and Fredericton could reach 12 degrees on Friday and even double digits in Charlottetown as well. All right, from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the weather bomb to the Pineapple Express, and this one has been the latest rainstorm that has been raising those river levels. It wasn't so bad in Vancouver yesterday, thankfully, but north of the city, we got a lot of rain. Squamish, 190 millimeters of rain from Sunday through Monday, and it looks like we picked up another 70 millimeters into the portions of the Fraser Valley. The other big noteworthy story was the warmth. Again, these Pineapple Expresses right from Hawaii, they raised those freezing levels right to the mountaintops, turned snow to rain, and also can really bring some warm air with it. Kamloops, 18.5 degrees, nearly 16 in Vancouver and almost 17 in Victoria. There was a lot of not just daily records, but monthly December record warmth temperature records broken. Today, not as warm, but there's more rain coming to the west coast, so that means those river levels, we're not out of the woods yet. We got between today and tomorrow, and this can be some local heavy rain this afternoon and tonight. Another 50 millimeters of rain is possible, even 75 plus into portions of the Fraser Valley and higher elevations around Metro Vancouver up towards Howe Sound and Vancouver Island. Strong winds. So strong winds coming in heavy rain, heavy snow for the Coquihalla, the Rogers Pass, Kootenay Pass. That will also be accompanied by some strong winds, so blowing snow. Speaking of strong winds, when we get these strong Chinook winds, Highway 2 there between Claresholm and Fort Macleod can be a bad stretch for truckers, especially if they're carrying an empty load and they are just susceptible to getting tipped over. The wind is strong again today. Not quite as warm in southern Alberta. Temperatures have been falling in southern Saskatchewan, and look what's coming for tomorrow beginning in the morning just off the Rocky Mountains, central Alberta. So your morning drive impacted your drive through the day in Saskatchewan, and tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night in Manitoba. 20 to 30 centimeters of snow is possible. So Edmonton, snow begins in the morning. If you cannot work from home, but I think travel become unadvisable, just try not to get too far away from home. The snow is going to continue through the afternoon before tapering off in the evening. Winnipeg, tomorrow will get worse as the day goes on through the evening, and snow likely not winding down till Thursday morning. And that snow moves across northern Ontario, so you could get a flash freeze today in northwestern Ontario as temperatures fall, and then by Thursday, 20 to 30 centimeters of snow. Southern Ontario and Quebec, almost seasonal values, just a little bit cooler, but we're going to see a little bit of mixed weather coming in, mixed precipitation Wednesday, changing to rain on Thursdays. So there's going to be a thaw, there's going to be some rain, and then some colder air will follow it Friday into Saturday.